Hello, this is Intuitive Anna Priscilla, and if you've seen any of my other videos this week, it's Pink Week. I'm working with my Pink Oracle Tarot and Tea cards, and when I did my first video on my pink cards, I forgot to include Rebecca Campbell's Pink Oracle cards, which I don't know how I did because she's the Queen of Pink. If you watch any of her videos or go to her website, you'll see that she embodies pink, the roses, soft pink, the heart chakra energy, the goddess energy, and that's what her cards are like. So I wanted to do a quick little review of her cards. I'm not going into a great deal of depth, just to show you basically what they're about. And if you like to have more information, check her YouTube videos or her website. She's very beautiful energy. She lives in Glastonbury and is in tune with some of the Celtic and goddess mysteries. Just a unique woman. So I would really recommend that you check in with Rebecca if you like what you see here. So I have 3 of her decks. There is a new deck coming out called the Healing Waters, which I will probably purchase, where she talks about the sacredness of water. She lives in England, and when I was in Ireland, there were many Celtic spots or old ancient pagan spots with sacred streams, sacred wells. I was fortunate to visit St. Bridget's well, and these are sacred healing spots that are all over the British Isles and Europe. So the first deck that she brought out was called the Work Your Light Oracle. You can see the box here. This is an interesting deck because it basically is talking about aligning with your soul, your intuition, your soul's purpose, and through aligning with your own soul, aligning through the cosmic soul, or the one that joins us all. So it's a portal into a more cosmic consciousness and access to those energies. Now each deck has a substantial guidebook, and this deck is a little bit different than the others because it does have 5 suits. So it tells you here, working with the Inner Light Oracle. The first one are confirmation cards. So these are basically 4 cards that give you a yes or no answer, really. So if you want a quickie, those are the 4 cards you would read with. Then there's inquiry cards, and these are questions or prompts that will help you hear the whispers of your soul, voice them, and let them move you. So it's questions, guidance questions, basically questions to ask your soul. And then the third suit are the action cards. So she's always all about, okay, you hear all this, but what are you going to do with it? She always is very much into grounded action. So these are cards that give guidance and inspire specific physical action. Energetically, these cards are here to prompt some sort of movement. So the action cards will tell you what type of action you need to take. And then the activation cards, these are invocation to activate certain energies, to help you tune into, it says, contracts that have been made in past lives, soul gifts that you have developed, past life experiences gained over lifetimes, soul agreements, things rising to be healed, and qualities that are ready to be remembered and active from within now. So her thing is always that we are our own oracle. We just have to find a way back to it. And then suit 5 are transmission cards. And these are cards like Atlantis, the Akashic records. So these are energetic connections to other realms that we can tap into on this journey. So let me just show you a few of these cards. Now the artist for the this deck and the Starseed Oracle is Danielle Noel. So she has a very beautiful, very distinctive art style. So this is an example, transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. And here you have a goddess, probably Isis type goddess here. And we have no. So this would be one of the yes or no cards. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. You can see the lightning here. Don't go any further. This is one of the question cards. Starseed, what lights you up? What is it that you remembered, or what is it in your soul that you know you have to do? It's a beautiful card. So again, she's always linking us to our cosmic. And this would be an action card. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So you can see the beautiful illustrations. These illustrations are probably the most dynamic of any of her decks. Oh, did I just lose? I love this one. Star Mother. Star Mother. This is one of the question cards. How can you mother yourself? So she's very much into the goddess and the goddess mother energy. And roses have been linked to the Virgin Mary, Our Lady of Guadalupe's roses. So you'll see in her rose deck, the rose is a direct link to this female goddess mother energy. Beautiful, beautiful cards. So I think probably of the three, this might be my favorite deck. But I'll show you some of the other cards for the other decks. So the Starseed deck has a different premise. This is directed to starseeds, people who feel they're starseeds. And she defines a starseed as somebody who feels that they've come here from somewhere else, that they've had lives in other dimensions, other planets, other solar systems. And I do believe we're all stardust. We come from the same elements that make up the rest of the universe, and when we die, we become stardust again. But I'm not sure that I feel that I'm a starseed, but you may very well. And if you do, this would be a great deck for you. So some of the cards are like Child of the Cosmos, the Cosmic Heart, Double Mission, Earth Pulsing, Earth School. She believes we're here to come to Earth to learn certain lessons, which I do believe. So it can be a reincarnation type vibe too. I'm sorry, Inner Earth, Messenger, Star Ancestors, the 7 Star Sisters. So this deck is very, very much oriented towards the cosmos. It doesn't have the chapters that the other deck has. The Cosmic Heart. There you go. So each of the guidebooks are the same. They have a picture of the card, explanation, and then they'll have a question, an invocation, a prayer, some other action that you can take for each card. I remember. There you go. There was a moment before you were born when you chose the conditions of the life you're living right now. When you plotted out these exact moments along the timeline of your life. She does differentiate between the fated life and the destiny life. So the fated life is the one we were born into. And the destiny life is the one our soul chooses. And it takes courage and faith. If you pull this card, it's because you're likely now face to face with a choice to follow the destiny life over the fated life. So your soul may be going one way and your free will may be going another. And then this card deck and then the Rose Oracle have these boxes, which are based on triangles. Get this open. And how she works it is that you can use the bottom half as a little altar to put your cards in. So say you have a one card day, you can put that in there and have this on your altar or your counter, wherever you keep it. So she uses that, and then she'll have a spread where you actually can put a card in there. So you have a little ready-made altar if you're traveling. And then these are some of the cards from the Starseed Oracle. I love this one, the Void. So this is where we're all coming from. Stop, embrace winter, the great cosmic womb. So this is what we're all born from. And then we fall into earth. This is beautiful. So you can see the artwork on this is a little different. Earthed, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So here we are, maybe going through the birth canal, or maybe falling to earth, the soul that fell to earth. So these have some very big cosmic themes. Portal, look at that doorway. Doors are opening, you decide. Rewards, the wild card. So that's the Starseed Oracle, and again has the same guidebook that has, and the same layout, but it does not have the suits like the Work Your Light Oracle. And then the latest deck is the Rose Oracle, and the Rose Oracle came about when Rebecca Campbell, she writes about it in the guidebook. We used to sit in a rose garden in London, in a park in London, and do her writing, and could feel the rose, energy of the rose around her. And really became more and more enamored with this energy. This guidebook has a beautiful gold writing, and started really tuning into it. So she has a couple of chapters about the history of the ancient mysteries of the rose, which has been around for thousands and thousands of years. Also how we can reconnect through our heart, through the rose, through the heart chakra with the earth, and sacred gardening, intuitive herbology she's into. So through the rose, she sees the rose mysteries and the rose practice of the rose as a way to reconnect with our earth existence and healing the earth. So she has a whole history, 10 pages on the ancient roots of the rose and how it can be a healer for these changing times. So then the rose cards are different. They're a different artist. The rose cards are created by Marie-Louise. And they're much softer. You can see they're kind of more vague, kind of more energetic cards. So we have the Rose of Venus, alignment, flow, right relationship, harmony. And she sees the rose as a means of getting back to our right relationship with nature and the heart of nature and our path here on earth. Here's one called the Second Bloom. So you can see how subtle the artwork is on these. A second chance, it's never too late, new possibilities. And I do have a rose garden in my backyard, and my roses are having a second bloom now. It's September, and they bloomed earlier on the season, but now I'm seeing their second bloom, which is a beautiful, poignant few flowers before winter. And then each of these decks has a card, which are the Rose Oracle attunement is for this deck, but there will be a card and an attunement for working with the Work Your Light Oracle and the Starseed Oracle cards. And these are, for example, the first paragraph is, Mother Rose, you were present long before us, or we, and you will continue after we're gone. Bless this oracle and all you who use it. And then she has little prayers. It's a whole prayer. And then when you're using the card, she says, guide me and all who use it to embrace our ever-changing true nature and the seasons of our lives with compassion, understanding, and grace. show us how we can plant ourselves here more deeply than ever before. So for her, the rose is a means of linking our soul center with the soul center of the earth. And she's very much into the Mother Rose energy again. The Mother Goddess is very much something that she's into. Rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. And you can see this is a very, very kind of abstract picture, but you can vaguely make out the woman here with her sexual organ. So it's a very feminine, very grounded card. The breathing rose. Heart healings, emotion, connection, time eases. So these cards are not cards that you throw out for a quick fortune-telling type reading. These are cards that you work with on a more spiritual soul level. Look at this one. The Holy Grail, stop the endless searching, inner quest, and she all believes that we are the Oracle. So if you're ready for a soul-based spiritual journey, purchase one of these decks. If you're drawn to roses, the rose deck is a beautiful one. The artwork is more subtle, and sometimes I find it a little bit harder to see. Actually, looking at things through the phone often makes it a lot easier. So you please check out Rebecca Campbell's website and her YouTube videos if you want more about her and her cards. She is a Hay House publisher and does a lot of the Hay House classes. And actually I came across her when I was doing the Hay House card reading certification. So thank you for listening. So these are 3 more pink decks, although the Starseed Oracle, the box is not pink. You can see there's a lot of pink in the cards, so I included it. So thank you for listening. I will be doing some more readings this week with my pink cards. And I hope that I just gave you a little bit insight into the beautiful pink rose of Rebecca Campbell. Her energy. If you're looking for deep dark shadow work or a 9 of Swords experience, don't go near these cards. These cards are food for your soul. So thank you. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe. And I'll be back soon. Let's just pull 1 card for today. Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cord. Soul retrieval. So take back your power. Tune into the power of your soul. Reclaim the broken parts of your soul. That's what these cards will help you to do. Thank you. Have a wonderful day and go smell some roses.